Okay, so now that I got the seriousness of the situation out the way, I want to discuss what actually in the bill that the administration signed from Congress. Well, the bill responds to, and I'm getting this right off of the official Congress website, and I'll put the link in the description. The bill responds to the corona outbreak by providing paid sick leave and free corona testing. Now, let me stop that part. The free corona testing, I was looking up information about this and I haven't really found too many specifics on that. Exactly how they going to distribute the testing. I know in February they were sending it to laboratories, but I'm trying to find the information about how exactly the free testing is going to work. Are they going to give it to hospitals? Are they giving it to different clinics, to providers? Does do your provider need to order a kit? I'm not sure about the specifics of that because in this official bill, it doesn't give those type of specifics. So I just want to stop there. Hopefully that information will come available soon. All right, so like I said, give free corona testing, expanding food assistance and unemployment benefits, and require employers to provide additional protection for healthcare workers. So I agree with all that because if you work in healthcare, some of these companies have not been taking proper precautions. I know specifically some companies haven't done hardly anything until basically this weekend when the government was finally starting to say you have to do this. These companies should have been doing that, and I know firsthand from that. So this bill, of course, is from our fiscal year 2020, and here's a few more aspects of the bill that I think is important. Okay, so the bill modifies USDA food assistance and nutrition programs to allow certain waivers to requirements for the school meal programs. It suspends the work requirement for the SNAP program. It allows states to request waivers to provide certain emergency SNAP benefits. So, all of that is great. I think that was needed. And this particular bill, they're working on another bill as well. The other bill is meant to stimulate the economy. This bill is kind of like the band aid bill to get immediate relief to the people that need it. And the next bill is more of a stimulant to the entire economy. So the bill also includes provisions that establish a federal emergency paid leave benefit program to provide payments to employees taking unpaid leave due to the corona outbreak. Critical. Critical because there are people that work just under full time and don't have benefits. Or even if you have benefits, you might have used them already. You might not have any sick leave left. So that is critical. That's something that was needed. The bill expand unemployment benefits and provide grants to states for processing and paying claims. Again, there's people losing their jobs because of this outbreak, and it's very sad because how you gonna pay your bills. You know, um, this is needed as well. Unemployment. So I'm glad to see this on there. It require employers to provide paid sick leave to employees. I definitely agree with that as well. I know it's the arguments with small businesses, and I understand that a lot of small businesses can't really afford some of this stuff. You know, that's why I think after this pandemic hit, we need to address other problems. Like these are systemic problems that people live with every day that just not addressed. Some of this stuff shouldn't be through your employer. Healthcare should not be through your employer. What if you lose your job? You don't have healthcare. And a lot of people, most people can't afford Cobra. Cobra is hell of expensive. Hell of expensive. The marketplace is very expensive. So it established requirements for providing coronavirus diagnosis, testing at no cost to consumer. And again, that goes back to the free testing. And again, I want more details about exactly how they plan to do that and the details of that. It treat personal respiratory protective devices as covered countermeasures that are eligible for certain liability protections and temporarily increase the Medicaid federal medical assistance program. Again, going into healthcare. So overall, it's a it's a good bill. I'm glad that they passed it. I put the link to the description so you can read it to yourself. Um, yeah, it's good. I'm glad to see Congress actually came together, along with the administration, to actually do something positive. Although I think the reaction was way too delayed, especially by the administration. But at least they taking it seriously now. And yeah, we'll go from there. I'm going to explain in the next video the stimulus package that they talking about doing. So thanks for tuning in. Again, this will say what I mean, and I mean Shaw. So subscribe, click that notification bell right there, and yeah, see you next video. Peace.